is using bending rollers. For those who don't know, this is how bending rollers look like. They come in different sizes. Each size represents its color. So this is well, medium, big, I would say. And then this is the purple one, which is a bit thinner than the yellow one. Then you've got the grey one, which is a bit thinner as well. And then you've got the orange one, which is thinner and shorter. And then you also have the pink one, which is quite thin. So they do come in different sizes. So which one you will use depend on the curl size or pattern that you are going for. I'm going to mix it up because I want different type of curl sizes. I don't want just like one type of curl. I want it to look natural and just have different curl textures in this hair. So to curl the hair, I'm going to be using my Babyless Pro styling tool. I will put the link down below. As you can see, this one goes from big to, well, from wide to narrow. Styling one, I absolutely love this one. As you can see, it goes from a bigger curl to a narrow curl towards the end. So how I'm going to use this one is by always pointing it down so it's bigger at the root, and as it goes down it turns into a smaller curl. Okay, now so we're going to part the hair in sections. I always like to part the top part in the middle, really, because I feel like when you style hair in the middle you can always pull it towards the side. So we're just going to clip each section away. So for the back, I'm going to part it into twos. When you're tonguing your hair, it's always easier to work in section. You just neat it that way. You can see what it is that you're doing. And I just feel like the curl pattern comes out better that way because you're working equally on each side. Okay, so I'm not going to take small sections because I don't want the curls to be really small. I'm just going to take like medium-sized sections like this because I want quite like a big curl pattern. Okay, so you're just going to take a big comb and make sure you always comb the hair out so it's easier to style the hair. Okay, so what you want to do, you always want to point your curling wand and then you're going to twist the hair whilst wrapping it around the wand. This will create a spiral. Because I'm taking sections, I like to leave it on the wand for at least like 2 minutes so that the hair can actually really curl. Another way of doing this is by using a water bottle spray and just spraying the hair until it's a little bit damp and using the bending roller to, instead of the wand, curl the hair around the bending rollers, which you'll see me do in a bit. And then you just let it to dry overnight. But that is for if you really want like really defined bouncy curly curl type of look. This is more like a loose spiral beach wave that I'm going for. So then you take the wand out just like that. You hold the hair in place for about 2 seconds. I like to blow a bit of cold air on it. Sometimes it just sets the hair and then you let it drop. And as you can see, that has created like a very loose curl pattern. So what I like to do is just to define that curl, I'm now going to take my bending roller and just wrap it around the bending roller like that, very tightly as well. And then you close it up like that to make sure it stays placed. That's it. So that's all, and then we're just going to continue that pattern all over. Okay guys, as you can see, I've used 4 different bending rollers to create different curl patterns. So I use the purple one first, which is the bigger one. Then I use the yellow one, and I use the pink one and the grey one. Doesn't really matter in what format and what sizes you use it. You can use all the same sizes. You can use different sizes. Like myself, you can do it the other way around. There's no specific way of doing it. I just did it this way, no particular reason. However, what is important is whatever you do on this side, you're going to repeat the other side. So I'm going to use the same curling pattern, the same colors that I used on the other side. Okay guys, as you can see, I've done the first half and it's equal on each side. So now you're going to do the second half. Okay guys, so I've basically just finished the second half. It doesn't matter what color you use as long as you keep the pattern the same. As you can see, I've got 2 yellow ones here, I've got 2 grey ones here, and then the outer corners are the purple ones. So just make sure whatever you do on the left side, you do the same on the right hand side, or vice versa. Okay guys, as you can see, I've done the whole back. So at the top, I've mainly used the purple ones because I just wanted medium-sized, thick to medium-sized curls at the top. And this is how it looks like. So now we're gonna go to the front. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna curl the front. So I'm gonna curl it like backwards away from the face as well. That's just optional. That's just how I want my curl to fall. You can curl it underneath as well. I wouldn't suggest, sorry guys, it's just really annoying because it's heavy, so it keeps on falling back. Anyway, so the only way I don't suggest curling is to the front because it will just fall weird, yeah. So just curl it to the back or to the side. So I'll show you an example. So I'm gonna take a section. And you don't want to take 2 small sections as well. You just want to take medium-sized sections at the front as well. Just continue the same section pattern. So this would be curling to the back. And this would be curling underneath. And then like this would be curling to the front, which I highly do not recommend. I really do not recommend curling to the front. So I'm basically just going to curl it to the back, like that. And I'm still going to use, at the front, I'm only using the purple ones. Again, it's optional. You can use whichever color you prefer. I prefer to use the purple ones because I want medium-sized curls. I'm just going to wrap it around and secure it. There's no particular way of folding the bending roller. Just do whatever you need to do in order to make it stay. I kind of like go all the way to the roof and I just fold it in and then I fold it again for extra security. So now we're on the other side and we're going to continue the same curling pattern away from the face towards the back. Okay, Lord, I'm not going to lie to you, this is a job. Right. This is how it all looks like. See, this little bit here is coming out. I'm gonna reattach that. Let's So when that happens, you kind of just bring it in kind of like that, and it should stay. So this is how it looks like, guys. It was a mission, I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it.